So, hey there, and hi there, and ho there again, internet. What time we got now? Can't see the time. We got time. Welcome to this glorious day. It's almost 80 degrees in February. The whole next week in the 70s. It may or may not rain. Freaking amazing weather right now, though. It's just, I guess I'm happy to endure the crap weather we had for most of February and January. Just so at the tail end of February here, we get some good weather. God damn you, bike, stop wallowing. Anyway, a very short, simple, little comparison between the Sena 20S, which I own and have used for a few years now. Maybe year and a half, whatever. Some amount of time, it's been a while. And the Sena 30K, right? K, whatever. The newest model with the mesh technology stuff. One of my riding buddies, Jonathan Miracle, or Speed Fanatic, but he's not really putting out a whole lot of videos right now, had decided to join the group of people that were upgrading to the 30K model. Because on paper, yeah, the 30K looks really, really good. Like a hell of a good deal. But we are finding out that what is not on paper, and what you don't realize until you actually do start using it in a group, is that the 30K is new technology built on top of the 10S and not the 20S. So the 30K has got a hard limit of 4 non-mesh Bluetooth connections. Oh, look at them. Isn't that sweet? They're going on a tour. So you can have 4 connections over Bluetooth. Like if you were to pair a 10S and a 20S and the 30K all together, you can only get 4 of those. 4. That kind of sucks. That's not really broadcast very well by the Sena team. Second issue. There is no Bluetooth multitasking. So if you are in a group intercom and you've got music running in the background for you, or you're running directions on your phone through GPS and you want to be able to hear the turn-by-turn stuff, nope, not for you anymore. You can do it on the 20S, you cannot do it on the 30K. Or, I've got this camera here, is connected to the Sena backpack, which, alright, it came out like almost exclusively for the 20S and the GoPro 4 series exclusively. That was the intention, right? That was the models involved in what was supposed to be used. And that's brilliant, I guess, except for, hey, items change, stuff happens. So, the backpack was supposed to be great for being able to record remotely from the camera from anywhere within a Bluetooth range. So, for instance, but we the vloggers of the world had discovered, hey, I don't have to run really janky and weird-ass setups between cameras and speakers and mics to speakers and crap to be able to record my buddy who was on communications with me, his part of the communication, while we're riding together. And I do get what a very tiny ass niche market. The people that use the Sena, they use the Sena with a GoPro, they use the Sena with a GoPro with a backpack really truly is. I get that. I understand. I comprehend, right? But the thing is, the 20S could connect, I think you ended up, when you use the backpack, I think again you are, for whatever reason, limited to 4 total connections on your pairing. Even if you're paired up with 20Ss across the board, if you start introducing backpacks, it takes a connection. You have to intercom pair your backpack to get it to work with the Sena, right? That's kind of a conundrum and a bit of a problem. Because, remember that whole no multitasking thing? Well, it is pretty out here. So the 30K did connect to the backpack. In fact, you should be hearing my voice now. I sure hope you can. It cannot pair to the backpack and pair to group intercom at the same time. We tested this week, Jonathan and I had the backpack off. We had synced up Sena's. I turned the backpack on, and all of a sudden, poof, I lost Jonathan. I turned the backpack back off, poof, reconnected magically. I'm like, are you freaking kidding? Why would that not work? Oh, you know why? Because the base of the just Bluetooth sharing and the Bluetooth communicating is the 10S and not the 20S. So for those of you, well, all right, we'll talk about the last thing. The 30K does mesh technology, which a bunch of different makers of Bluetooth connectivity are doing now. Fan-frickin-tastic. The issue is, man, I don't know about y'all, but I don't just upgrade shit just to upgrade it. I have to have a valid, give me a reason why I need to do this, blow my money on this. And mesh technology is great if everybody else is running the same thing you are. I forget, man, those cows smell bad. Oh my God. Be happy, internets, that you cannot smell cow shit from where you are. Well, maybe you can, depending on where you live. Man, you're going slow. So slow. So let's say that all of you and your buddies, you no longer connect over Bluetooth and you connect over mesh. Then, I don't know, maybe you don't have a problem that we have. I bet you the backpack, I can't really confirm yet. I bet the backpack, if you pair it normally, the Bluetooth pairing, and then you connect to mesh, would record conversation like the old days. But, man, keep in mind, you gotta go from a $250 20S to a $250 or $300 30K and hope all your buddies go to something with mesh so you can have the newest thing. Now mesh, it's got longer reach, that's awesome. It needs that. But I'm not paying for that. Not now, anyway. So I guess it's for me, specifically, the 20S fits all the needs that I could have for it. It does all the things that I need to do right now in communicating on the motorcycle. I don't see the need to upgrade to the 30K. If the 40, whatever, N, 40Z, 40 whatever, comes out based off the 20 series, I'll think about it. But maybe at that point, you know, my Sena will have been rained on one too many times and it stops working. I don't know. But right now, I cannot say, yes, this is an absolute upgrade over the 20S. I can't even say it's really an upgrade over the 10S, unless all of your friends have bought a 30K. Then it's an upgrade. So take what you will of that. Oh, well, okay, one last thought. The audio quality coming through the headset when it was just paired with two people was way nicer than two 20S's connected together. Or maybe my 20S is just kind of shit, but it was already replaced once, it was brand new, and both times were brand new, all within a year. So I don't know, who knows. So that's my thoughts on the matter. Turned out to be not as quick as I had anticipated. I surely hope that it actually recorded. There's no reason it should not have. But until the next time, internet, later days.